Hello, welcome back to another The Elder Scrolls Online episode. I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay then, let's move on, shall we? Of course, we have another daily reward, which is some crown lethal poison. Right, so the next quest is, well, not this one, right? That was one of those combined quests, or however they're called. So can we purchase the next mount upgrade? Yes, we can. Damn, 59. 59. We need one more. And the last one was this way. So we need one more level and we're going to have a full stamina upgrade. And then of course we can continue with the carrying capacity. Where do we have to go? Oh, it's here. Oh no. Well, this is not good. This is bad. No, this should work. Hopefully. And we have leveled up as well. We got another champion point. Like 729. Okay, so our next main mission, I guess, is going to be this one, QUARRY Conundrum.
Have you happened to see an elf
Hello,
around
hello.
here? Tall, spindly, talks way too much for his own good. No, of course not. That would have been too easy. This is what I get for hiring a tuskless runt. He said he could improve efficiency in Greystone Quarry. What did we get for our trouble? First the fog, then the screams, then nothing. Not a word, and it smells like elf mischief to me. My husband, Chief Ramash, went down into the quarry to look for the elf and find out what happened to our workers. He came back covered in blood, and I can tell you, Ramash doesn't bleed easily. I'd appreciate any help you can provide. After what happened to the chief, the rest of the clan refuses to go anywhere near the quarry. If you can get in there, find out what happened, and make sure the quarry workers are safe.
Okay, sure.
That damn city they're building. The king needs stone for Orsinium's walls, for its keeps, for its damn towers. I don't know where Quarry Overseer Yadurl found the elf, but he claimed he could increase our production tenfold. Typical elf. Too clever for his own good. All tricks and hasty maneuvers. But our clan depends on the quarry. It's our livelihood. If we can't determine what happened down there and fix it, the Tumnash clan is finished. In the Longhouse, tending to his wounds and raging about the troubles that have befallen us. By Malakath's crooked tusk. Chiefs and their howling. He's useless when he's like this. I'm Chief Ramash's forge wife. Tumnash is my clan, and Greystone is our quarry. These recent troubles, on top of the pressure to provide more stone for Orsinium, are beginning to take a toll on us. I tell you, it's enough to make Malakath weep.
Okay. Okay, let's see what the problem is.
Shadows in the fog.
That's a cool entrance. Oh, this guy's hurt.
What are you doing down here? Don't you know that Greystone Quarry is a disaster area? What happened? The High Elf, that's what happened. Things were fine for a while. Rock flowed out of the quarry at a record pace. But then we broke into a cavity and the elf insisted on exploring it. That's when the fog began to roll out of the hole. It was fog, thick as stew.
They found the Balrog in there.
Chief Ramash and huntwife Bulgar decided to enter the quarry and find out what happened to the elf and the workers. We went with them. Worst decision I ever made. We entered the fog, but we weren't alone in there. There were shadows, things in the fog. We were attacked. I saw the chief run out, covered in blood. Bulgar's still down there, looking for her daughter. Last we knew, she was with the elf. Find the huntwife and her daughter, and kill as many of those things as you can. But the elf...
Oh, I gotta save the elf as well.
For me. Like I said, it was dark, foggy. Couldn't make out anything except shapes, shadows in the fog. Even though I couldn't see them clearly, I could hear them clanging around, skittering on sharp claws, and they moved fast, like lightning. We just entered the cavity when I noticed the strange pipes on the walls. If I had to guess, it was the steam coming out of those pipes that created the fog. Made it impossible for us to see, let alone fight. Those things had no trouble, though.
Maybe it's... how is it called? Dwarmer? You know, the... mechanical enemies? Yeah, see those spiders? That's fog. It's just actually steam. Dwarven. Oh, is it Dwarven? Yeah, it's Dwarven. The race, I guess it's... how is it called? Dwemers?
I thought you were one of those damn machines.
And her.
You're just lucky I've got the reflexes of a snow bear, or your guts would be decorating the floor. Now, care to explain what you're doing down here? Is this another of my husband's half-hearted rescue attempts? Whatever. I guess I should be grateful. One of those metal spiders took a chunk out of my leg. Nothing too serious, but I can't fight worth a damn. So it's up to you to find my daughter. I don't, but I can hope, can I? Besides, I haven't seen her corpse, and she is her father's daughter. Then there's the elf. He knows what he's doing, and has more than a few tricks up his sleeve to deal with the machines. He's a clever bastard, I'll give him that. He knew there was a dwarven ruin down here, and used us to uncover it. We should have been more careful, but he had significantly increased our production. And you know Orsinium, they always want more stone. Shaban, she's a brave young woman. Took an immediate interest in the High Elf and his fancy ways. The elf didn't seem to mind. In fact, I think he liked having someone strong and beautiful at his side. You find one, and you'll find the other.
Okay, it should be easy enough. There's a big cave. There's no way they're going to follow us down here, right?
Those dwarven dwemer things. But what are you doing down here? Did you come to help me escape from this damn quarry? Our quarry, sure. But the dwarves carved out this quarry centuries ago. It looks like they started down here and were working their way up. But don't ask me what they used the stone for. I don't want to think about that. He told me to stay here while he went to investigate the central structure. He used his control rod to walk right past the machines. But apparently its protection doesn't extend to anyone else. That's what I get for trying to help an elf.
Bro, how many enemies can there be in here? I guess this guy is the high elf.
Seems like we explored that place only yesterday. You do remember? Stros Mackay, Dwemer Ruins, that adorable animunculus clanker. Those were good times. But now, to business. Ah, so you've met them. I really do feel awful about what happened. I offered my help because I suspected that the ruins of Mizandine were down here, but I never expected such powerful defenses. This place is remarkable. Yes, but I was referring to the fog. It was a most curious thing. As soon as we unearthed the door to this place, a heavy fog set in and the Dwemer spiders swarmed us. I know how to handle dwarven constructs. The orcs, sadly, do not. My control rod can only handle a few constructs at a time. The scale of this place is well beyond its capabilities. There may be an alternative, however. If we can find the construct control center, we may be able to take command of the constructs.
Really? Follow us?
Our paths cross again. Thank the Eight. It's amazing how often good research leads to remarkable discoveries. Since we parted, I have come to the conclusion that this is an automated quarry. Like the Orc Pit above, only much more sophisticated. Isn't it though? That's what we in the business call a remarkably well-preserved orb of illumination. I believe this dwarven device may contain the key that allows us to bring Mizandine's defenses under our control. Think of the device as a gigantic combination lock. These emitters shine light upward towards the various lenses attached to the rings. If you rotate the lenses to a specific orientation, the device should unlock. Trial and error.
Oh
Like
no.
any other scientific
Another puzzle?
But be sure to keep
It can't be trial and error, my man. Gotta be some clues around here.
That's the key to our success. We can manipulate the 3 kinetic resonators to adjust the lenses and rotate the rings. Follow me.
What? Reset the rings. So what are we looking for? Like hit this? Maybe this down here? So what are the kinetic resonators? Oh, this guy here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this one rotates only the center ring and the outer ring. There we go, that worked. So this is the outer ring and the middle ring. Okay, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but how many do we need? Need 3. Actually, I made a large one. Which one is the large one? This one? There we go, this is the large one. It rotated the large one again. Fuck. Stupid shit, man. Okay, so this is... How many... they're too close to each other. Mid one is over there. I think they're too close. Okay, yeah, see, so the problem is that this middle ring has to be ahead of this one. No, we don't want to rotate this. Can I go backwards? No. Alright, so now it's the inner ring, and this one. Still not good. They're too close. Okay, I believe this is the right thing, right? There's gotta be a clue around here, because I mean, how are you going to figure out? Like, how many rotations away you have to place them? They rotate two at a time. Because you have to count. So from here, like how many times you have to hit this to get this one over here, but also what's the difference between this and this, right? Because you can't rotate them individually. So now this one is active, but this one is not active. Like how are you going to figure out? How can you figure out? Trial and error. This is what I'm saying, like how can you possibly figure out? So this rotated once, the inner and the outer. But the outer one needs to be here. So is that the opposite side? No, it's not the opposite side, it's... I think we need to hit this one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know, because we have to count like how many times like this completes full revolution around this, and I gotta say, because most likely it's a specific thing, right? Maybe you have to hit this one 3 times, this one 2 times, and this one 5 times, let's say, to perfectly align with this. So yeah, I don't know, honestly, I have to say. Okay, so yeah, there was a specific pattern. So apparently we have to hit this one 6 times, this one 3 times, and this one only 1 time. But honestly, how can you figure out? Like, what the fuck, do you keep trying to see when they align? Because they're connected 2 at a time. So this needs to be It's 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. This is 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. And this one is only 1 time. How? How the fuck are you supposed to figure out that this needs to be hit 6, this 3, and this one 1? I don't know.
Fascinating. I never imagined the control mechanism would fit inside so small a space. It will take me some time to master this device. But with it, I'm sure I can suppress.
Like, how do you come up with those numbers? Like, is it really trial and error? Because I don't believe it's trial and error.
We had a mutually beneficial arrangement. I taught them techniques for excavating the quarry more efficiently, while they removed the stone that was blocking the entrance to this ruin.
Yeah, such a weird puzzle.
No.
Like, really?
But they never would have gone along with it otherwise, and they would have found it eventually, right? The fact is, I had no idea that the Dwemer constructs would be so excitable. I suspected as much. I did my best to help them, but there was so much confusion. If I can take control of the defenses and give the orcs their quarry back, maybe that will make up for my negligence. And maybe they won't kill me.
Maybe.
Fascinating. Oh yes, it's perfectly safe to work the quarry again. And please give the orcs my deepest and most sincere apology regarding these unfortunate circumstances. I have something I want to try first. Something that will help repay the orcs for my indiscretion. If I can make a few adjustments, I want to offer the constructs to the orcs. I'm sure they'll make excellent workers. I'll join you up above shortly.
Like, honestly, how do you figure out this?
As soon as
the
our
fog is
scouts
still
sent
here.
word that people were emerging from the quarry, I hurried down to see what was happening. So, where's that damned elf and what did he do? Dwarves? That's the last thing I expected. From the stories I've heard, things involving ancient ruins and dwarves never turn out well. Then the elf survived? Perfect! That means I still get to wring his scrawny neck. Wait a moment. What's that sound? Troll dung, it's the constructs! The damn elf betrayed us! To arms, my clanmates! Let's show this mad elf what we think of his dwarven army.
Don't be alarmed. I bring a gift. These constructs can work your quarry and build the great city of Orsinium.
Damn you, elf. I should kill you where you stand.
What did I say? Please, my friend, make her see reason.
He got half my workers killed, and now he insults us as well? The elf's blood price is steep, and he's going to pay it very slowly. Greystone Quarry belongs to Clan Tumnosh. It should be worked by Clan Tumnosh, not those metal monsters. As long as one Tumnosh lives, we'll extract stone from this quarry just the way Malakath intended. With orc sweat and orc muscle. We dishonor ourselves and our ancestors if we sat back and let machines do all the work for us. It figures that an elf would come up with such a disgraceful and dastardly plan. Do you really think the other clans will accept this tuskless runt and his clockwork pets building the king's precious city? It will divide the Orsimer even more than we already are. And that's saying something.
What does it matter what we choose?
By Malakath's swollen foot.
Like, what's the difference anyways? Like different rewards maybe?
I won't have these metal monsters working alongside.
Maximum health, armor and more armor.
Take the constructs to Orsinium if you wish. Just get them out of here. My clan wants nothing more to do with them.
I mean, there was no point to force her to do stuff, right? Obviously. You neutralize the Dwemer threat in the quarry. Okay, well, that was the main mission. Really weird one. Quarry Conundrum. I mean, really weird because I still have no idea how you can possibly figure that out. Maybe that puzzle really is trial and error. Just keep trying until you figure out what to do. Because there were no clues, there was nothing. Like how many times you're supposed to hit that thing. Like how can you come up with this? Oh yeah, just hit this one 3 times. The first one, right on the left 6 times, the middle one 3 times, and one on the right 1 time. But anyways, one left here, yeah, in the name of the king. Yeah, the one that I guess is related to all of them.